Live on NBC 12, this is News Watch 12 Weekend.
Good evening, I'm Jake Force. Polls have closed in South Carolina's Republican presidential primary, and NBC News is already projecting former President Donald Trump will be the winner in the state. That would net him all of the state's 50 delegates. The lone rival remaining in the race against Trump is former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. Early CNN exit polls showed that many of the people who voted on Saturday are highly conservative, and many voters say they identify with the Make America Great Again or MAGA movement. The results mean Trump continues his unbeaten 2024 primary streak, while Haley was looking to at least close the gap against Trump in her home state. The Department of Natural Resources is investigating the poisoning death of 2 dogs at a Racine park. On Tuesday, Jax, a German Shepherd mix, and Lincoln, an American Bulldog, escaped from their backyard and ended up at a dog park in Racine. They later died after being found at the park. A lost dog search and recovery called Billy's Posse believes the dogs got into a possible meat trap meant for coyotes. Animal Control picked up the 2 dogs. They had no visible trauma, so Billy's Posse started looking for what could have hurt them.
We started kind of walking along the edge here and seeing these produce bags that were open, and it's like, well, let's just check it. And we were like, is this dog poop or what? It looked weird.
Billy's Posse believes the bags they found were coyote bait. The DNR will be testing the samples, while the city of Racine has no active permits for nuisance coyote removal. Conrad, it finally feels like we're in Wisconsin again.
I know, finally, right? It cooled down.
Seriously.
Cooled down. It finally feels like winter. So we're matching today. Mother Nature's matching winter. Finally, right? Today, it felt like a winter day outside. Look at this. Temperatures below 0 in some spots. 2 below in Tomahawk. Here in town, we were hovering near 0. Manitowish Waters, Lando Lakes, 2 below 0. So Mother Nature was matching for what we should be this time of year, but that is not going to last here for long. High temperatures, though, nice rebound. Back at around closer to average, 31 degrees here in town, 32 into Eagle River, right up into the UP. We had that push of warmer air as well. Temperatures at around freezing or slightly above that, even into central Wisconsin, Stevens Point, Wapaka area, Shawano, back in those mid-30s. We're still a lot warmer than what we were just 24 hours ago, near around 20 degrees warmer than just 24 hours ago. Now, we are seeing some clouds in the area. We're going to continue to see breaks in the clouds overnight tonight, as temperatures pretty much, they're going to be hovering at what we're at right now. They're going to be hovering in those mid-20s. Of course, our average low is around 9. We're not going to be anywhere near that. Jake?
Thanks, Conrad. In Indiana, it was an emotional day in court for the family of a 25-year-old female Indianapolis police officer who was killed in 2020. On Friday, a jury found the man accused of fatally shooting her guilty but mentally ill in her death. Cody Fisher has the reaction from the family.
Thank you to the jury.
Moments after hearing the verdict, the mother of Breanne Lee embraced one of the prosecuting attorneys in the courtroom before going out into the hallway to pray with family and friends. The 14 hours of deliberation, split up over an unprecedented 2 days, was a roller coaster for the Leith family.
Agony, especially when we got sent home last night. Whenever the words Ms. Shaw got brought up, that was really hard.
Elias Dorsey was found guilty but mentally ill of reckless homicide, a lesser-included charge that the jury picked. Dorsey was found guilty but mentally ill on 4 counts of criminal recklessness, also lesser-included charges. And he was found guilty but mentally ill of criminal confinement.
I will take that over a mistrial or his insanity defense. I will take it, because he is going to prison.
While tearful in her relief at the verdict, Leith's mom is not celebrating.
I mean, this is not a win for anybody. We are all suffering. They have lost him, and we have desperately lost her.
Which is why she wants the community to keep her family in their thoughts.
Please continue to pray for us, because now we really start healing. But we're grateful. We are so grateful that she got some sort of justice.
And a judge will announce a sentencing for that case next week. The Forest County Potawatomi took part in a unique tradition last night. We'll learn all about it after Weather with Conrad when we come back.
Hey, man, Thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, guys. I'll be here all night. See that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy.
Oh, hey. With Zeem, you can stream free local TV from all over the country. Zeem speaks for itself. It really doesn't need a celebrity spokesperson, but they promised me I could do this. Zeem. Always local, always free.
Join us for free at the largest community expo event in the Northwoods, the Up North Community Expo on Thursday, March 7th, 11 to 5 at the Hodag Dome in Rhinelander. Businesses and nonprofits from 7 counties will be there to meet you, show you what they do, and provide employment information. Free entries to raffle items with a total value of over $2,000. It's the Up North Community Expo, Thursday, March 7th, 11 to 5 at the Rhinelander Hodag Dome.
Around here, Jack Frost nips more than just your nose. That's why Wisconsin gets Honda. Dependable all-wheel drive with traction control, with heated steering wheel and seats to keep Jack Frost off your seat, which will make it very happy. And since it's no fun to fill up in this weather, isn't it cool that Honda is known for legendary fuel efficiency? New Hondas are arriving daily, but so is Mr. Frost. So see a Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors, settling or sinking foundation. It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time. They get better with SureDry. Call SureDry today.
Good evening and welcome back. It's the weekend. How exciting is that? Now let's get right into the weather forecast. Most of the United States pretty calm, not much going on. Center part of the country pretty clear. Just up north we're talking a couple of rain showers into the mountains, some snow showers, nothing heavy at all. Now off the coast of California, no surprises, counterclockwise rotation. That means a low pressure system is on the way and it will be there pretty much Monday into Monday night with a little bit more rain, nothing heavy in California, but that is going to be our next low pressure system moving in Tuesday into Wednesday. Get ready for that and buckle up. For now, though, just a few passing clouds, pretty quiet weather in our region. Temperatures above average for what they should be. Today, though, average highs around 30 degrees. We're at 31. So we were near average. Now, the subtropical jet stream, that's going to stay down south. That's going to bring in all those low pressure systems. That's why the counterclockwise rotation right off the coast of California is lingering over there, and it will be hitting California and then moving its way into the center part of the U.S. And we are right in the middle of another low-pressure system back in the area Tuesday, mainly Tuesday night into the day on Wednesday. This one gets interesting, though, just because a sharp cold front comes by the area where temperatures are going to go near record highs around 60 on Tuesday to around 10 degrees overnight. So a very sharp temperature difference from day to night on Tuesday. And then as temperatures fall, the rain will be turning into snow, and it will be widespread snow all over the state. You know, this is still several days away. Things could change, but all the models are starting to hint at a good low pressure system moving in mainly Tuesday night into the day on Wednesday, early parts of Wednesday, of course. So get ready, get those shovels ready. We're looking at possibly some snow back in the forecast. Temperature-wise, though, we've been warm. It just feels like spring, not winter in Wisconsin. We saw above average temperatures 2 weeks ago, 2 days of temperatures below average, and then right back to the red, which indicates above average temperatures, 40s, near record-breaking 50s in the area just a couple of days ago. Today, though, a little bit cooler. We saw some temperatures around freezing all over the state, some mid-30s as well. And now the sun has set. We are a bit colder, but not much colder, though. Only a few degrees here and there. 27 here in town, right up into the UP, upper 20s as well. And then down into Wausau area, Stevens Point, we're hovering near 30 degrees. Antigo's at 27. Lyona's at 27 at the moment. And then Shawano, look at that, near freezing right now. So not much cold air in the Midwest and upper Midwest. But combine that with a little bit of wind, and it just feels a lot colder. It feels like we're at 17 here in town, 15 in Antigo, right up into the UP. Look at Marquette. It looks like they're at 12 degrees, so it does feel pretty cold up into the UP. Antigo's at 15 as it feels like temperature, and Marshfield is at 17. The winds are starting to blow from the southwest, which is going to continue to bring in the warmer air. Of course, as the wind continues to blow like this, bring in all that warm air from south to north, we're going to get into some 40s by tomorrow, and then near record-breaking temperatures Monday into Tuesday once again. These wind gusts will be continuing the next couple of days, especially by Monday afternoon. We're looking at some very breezy conditions, near 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Look at this, near record highs by Tuesday, sharp cold front rolls in by Wednesday, and then we're really cold with some snow back in the area by middle of next week. For tonight, though, increasing clouds, a few flurries will be possible late. Other than that, temperatures around 25 degrees. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show a couple of flurries or rain sprinkles on Sunday. Then we're going to see decreasing clouds near record highs by Tuesday. Jake?
Thanks, Conrad. The United States and Britain launched a series of strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen today. Military officials say the strikes hit 18 targets. They included missile shortage facilities, underground weapons facilities, air defense systems, radars, and a helicopter. This is the fourth time the U.S. and its international partners launched an attack together on the Iran-backed rebel group. The Houthis have recently stepped up their attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. The ongoing attacks and Israel's war with Hamas have caused a massive drop in ships traveling through the Suez Canal. Overall, the Houthis have launched 45 attacks since mid-November against commercial and naval vessels in the region. U.S. military leaders say they are trying to degrade the Houthis' ability to launch these types of attacks. The native ritual called the round dance was originated by northern tribes from Canada and across the Plains region, but has also made its way south over the generations. Yesterday, the Forest County Potawatomi held their own round dance at their community center in Crandon.
So we're excited to bring all the families together and to dance, to sing, and to have that energy and bring that healing for the people of the Forest County Potawatomi.
While some Native American rituals are known by the entire indigenous community, others such as the round dance were mostly originated and practiced in northern regions. Last night, the Forest County Potawatomi invited Jackson Rolling Thunder Tehuka to be the guest master of ceremonies at their own round dance. Tehuka says the ritual of the dance has evolved greatly over the generations.
It's a way of us to socialize, for us to understand each other's ways, to come together in celebration. And these dances and these round dances were originally as memorials when people lost loved ones. And now we use these as a social dance to bring our relatives from all over to understand that we're here to heal together.
The Potawatomi's cultural specialist Nick Shepard says the dance is a great way to bring the community together during a time of year that can be difficult for many.
In the winter months, there's not a lot of interaction. There's substance abuse, there's depression. And it's forms of dances like this that help us Anishinaabe grieve in a good way.
Shepard also said that rituals like this are especially important for helping younger generations feel a sense of community and avoid going down a dark path.
Our belief here is culture is prevention. That's why I took the job on as cultural specialist. I seen the need in our community with our children at risk. A lot of kids without a mother or a father or both parents. And they're, so as men of our community, we stepped up.
Today marks the 2-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We'll look at how some world leaders are vowing continued support to the country after the break.
Dear Winter, our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready. Bundle up. Toyota.
Get 4.99% APR for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back on Tundra Hybrid. Toyota. Let's go places.
Today, it seems everyone can be their own service technician thanks to the internet. From servicing their own cars and engines to home remodels and projects, people are trying a little of everything. Here at Maher Water Corporation, we employ nationally certified and factory-trained technicians to keep your water treatment systems working to their full lives. We will treat you like our own family. So if you want us to service your equipment, give us a call. But if you're the fix-it-yourself kind of person, we'll enjoy your funny video clips.
There's no telling what's in store with Wisconsin Lottery scratch games. It's paradise. In this $5 game, if the total for any one roll equals 7, you win the corresponding prize. You can also win double or 5 times the prize, up to $50,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Ready, set, go! Boat show, boat show, boat show!
Can't wait to get on the water? Then get to the biggest and best boat show this week, only at American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We're matching deposits up to $1,000, or we will beat any competing prize by $500. Don't be left out in the cold all year. Get your new boat at the American Marine Boat Show this week, Thursday through Sunday, Shawano.
Boat show, boat show, boat show, boat show!
Dear All-Wheel Drive, let's show the road what we've got. Yours, Toyota. Get 3.99% APR for 60 months on a new 2024 Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Coming up on News Watch 12 today.
We'll be joined by Kate Hyman for another edition of Race Watch 12.
And finally, cooler temperatures are back, right? But a warm-up is on the way. How warm is it going to get? I'll have the answers coming up.
Officials are investigating a fatal plane crash in Ohio on Saturday that resulted in the death of 3 people. Authorities said the preliminary investigation showed a Piper PA-32 Cherokee 6 crashed north of James A. Rhodes Airport in Jackson County, Ohio. According to a release from Ohio State Highway Patrol, the 3 victims have been identified as Daniel Baker, Jackson Zubilin Logan, and Dan Baker of West Portsmouth. Troopers said the National Transportation Safety Board has been notified and the incident remains under investigation. Today, Ukraine is marking 2 years since Russia's full-scale invasion. Leaders from several Western countries are in the country's capital, Kyiv, to reinforce their support as fears grow that crucial U.S. military funding will come too late. Cole Higgins reports.
Just one day after Russian drone attacks killed at least 3 people in Ukraine's Odessa region, Ukraine's military says Russian forces attacked Ukraine again with missiles and drones overnight Friday, killing at least 1.
The situation on the battlefield remains extremely serious. President Putin's aim to dominate Ukraine has not changed, and there are no indications that he is preparing for peace.
This as foreign leaders gather in the Ukrainian capital alongside President Volodymyr Zelensky to mark the 2nd anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion.
Together we bow our heads. 730 days of pain, but at the same time, 730 days of hope.
Zelensky says his country, quote, will succeed.
You are fighting for your sovereignty, for your territory, for your language, for your culture, for your democracy, but also for our democracy.
The Western show of solidarity happening amid concerns about waning international support for Ukraine and a stalled aid package from the U.S.
Without support of United States, it's very difficult to survive. The question right now is about the future, not just future of Ukraine, future of democracy in the world.
The U.S. Senate passed a $95.3 billion foreign aid bill, which included $60 billion to support Ukraine. But House Speaker Mike Johnson continues to resist calls for a quick vote on the aid package. I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
2 teams from our area faced off in boys hockey with the spot in the state tournament on the line. Coming up on News Watch 12, Drew Shelley joins us with a breakdown on today's sectional final action.
It's the final weeks of one of our biggest sales. Get this comfy reclining sofa for just $5.55. Get up to 60% off list during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland. Get a gorgeous leather sofa for just $6.99. The huge President's Sale at Slumberland.
Do you know a local teen who demonstrates exemplary character and is a role model in our community? I'm Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jeff Fuller. We'll be hosting this year's YMCA Teen Character Awards on April 14th. Please tell us why a teen demonstrates the Y's core values.
Teachers, counselors, coaches, neighbors, family, and friends are encouraged to nominate a teen by filling out a nomination form.
Our local teens do so much. Sometimes that work gets overlooked.
That's right, Jeff. This is an excellent opportunity to acknowledge that work.
Nominate a teen today.
Join us for free at the largest community expo event in the Northwoods, the Up North Community Expo on Thursday, March 7th, 11 to 5 at the Hodag Dome in Rhinelander. Businesses and nonprofits from 7 counties will be there to meet you, show you what they do, and provide employment information. Free entries to raffle items with a total value of over $2,000. It's the Up North Community Expo, Thursday, March 7th, 11 to 5 at the Rhinelander Hodag Dome.
Upgrade to Musicams Premium to get uninterrupted listening on all your favorite tunes. Click here to start your 7-day free trial.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising. Which is why with Farmers, you don't have to compromise quality to get great savings on your insurance. I got this.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Purple Mattresses at Slumberland. It's the final weeks to get $700 off Purple mattress sets. We carry all the trusted brands, and our new comfort guarantee is 365 nights. Hurry, it's the final weeks of the President's Sale at Slumberland.
Yes!
It was sectional final Saturday around the state for boys hockey, and we had a big-time area showdown. GNC co-champion Tomahawk headed down south for a matchup against reigning sectional champion Mosinee with a berth to the state tournament on the line. Newswatch 12's Will Haraldson was at this monumental showdown and has more.
It was a day that Hatchet fans won't soon forget. As the final horn sounded after a victory over Mosinee, the Tomahawk Hatchets found themselves moving on to the state hockey tournament for the first time in over 30 years. It was a dominant performance by the Hatchets as they controlled the game from the opening period, getting out to an early lead. Fireworks wouldn't stop early for Tomahawk as the offense exploded for 8 goals on the day. Hatchet's head coach Dewey Riley said the key for his team's success on offense was their ability to do the little things.
Our game plan the entire year is win a shift, win a period, and then we'll adjust. We talk all the time that we are blue-collar kids with white-collar skill, and that's how we need to work. You know, it's just a matter of us sticking to the scheme, playing as a team, not worrying about what they do, picking each other up, and keeping our foot on the gas.
Austin Lamer was the star of the show for the Hatchets in the sectional finals victory over Mosinee with his incredible 3-goal and 1-assist performance. He said the feeling of getting Tomahawk back to the state tournament is incredible.
It's amazing. It hasn't been done since '91. I think it's been around 33 years, and now we got a good program going, and I'm excited to see what next week has to hold.
Coach Riley said that this trip to the state tournament is the culmination of years of hard work.
When I came back to Tomahawk and started getting back involved in sports, this has always been the goal. And I was fortunate enough to be around some really great families and some really great kids that bought into what we were selling. And myself and some other guys like a Jason Stromberg and other guys that have helped throughout Tomahawk have really kind of helped put us back on the map of hockey.
Now the Hatchets have a chance to compete for the ultimate prize as they look to bring a state championship to Tomahawk. Reporting in Mosinee, Will Haraldson, Newswatch 12.
All right, thanks, Will, and congratulations to Coach Dewey Riley and the Hatchets, who are heading to state. That will be Thursday down in Madison. It was a marquee showdown tonight in the WIAA regional finals as Lakeland Union hosted Rice Lake with a spot in sectionals on the line. Now, these two teams met just a week ago in the regular season finale, with Lakeland winning, and the rematch surely lived up to the hype. Rice Lake got off to a good start. Eliana Shepley off the miss. She puts it back in for 2. Back comes Lakeland. Bobby Lee finds Kale Quaid. Quaid attacks left hand with the layup. Rice Lake at it again on the glass. Addison Schmidt, the freshman, with the rebound and putback. This game was tied at 31 going into the break. Second half, Lakeland went on a run. Christina Ouimet inside out. Ava Evenhouse for 3. The sophomore knocks it down. Lakeland goes up 3. Ouimet got off to a slow start in this one, but she would eventually get it rolling here. She buries the pull-up jumper. Sailor Timmerman, the Arkansas softball commit, she had a big night for the Birds here. Her layup gonna circle around the rim and eventually fall for 2. 3 seconds to go in the game. Lakeland ahead by 2. Adeline Shepley makes the free throw to cut it to 1. Lakeland just needs to get the ball inbounds. Quaid going to find Lee, who's going to dribble out the clock. Lakeland Union in a thriller. They win it 70-69. They win the regional, and they will advance to take on Menominee. Let's take a look at some of the other games that happened tonight. Northern Lake champion Crandon saw their season come to an end as they took on top-seeded St. Mary's Catholic. They fell 72-45. Leona Wabeno keeps their hopes of a second straight state run alive. They cruise to a 54-27 win. Top-seeded Pacelli falls at home to fourth-seeded Athens. And Lena continues their impressive play as they take down Florence. All right, we'll have more for you after the break.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor, have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Do you know a local teen who demonstrates exemplary character and is a role model in our community? I'm Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jeff Fuller. We'll be hosting this year's YMCA Teen Character Awards on April 14th. Please tell us why a teen demonstrates the Y's core values.
Teachers, counselors, coaches, neighbors, family, and friends are encouraged to nominate a teen by filling out a nomination form.
Our local teens do so much. Sometimes that work gets overlooked.
That's right, Jeff. This is an excellent opportunity to acknowledge that work.
Nominate a teen today.
Get your Newswatch 12 Trail Report every week on Newswatch 12 at 10, Thursday and Friday nights. And Newswatch 12 Today, Friday mornings. The Newswatch 12 Trail Report is brought to you by these Northern Wisconsin and UP Ski-Doo dealers.
Learn how to train your dog with replacement behavior on What Do You Want Your Dog to Do with Jay Schaefer. First Tuesday of the month on Up North at 4. Brought to you by Schaefer's IGA Crandon, serving the Northwoods since 1935.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
At Donors Choose, we want students and teachers to have the tools they need for a great education. And now, more than ever, they need your support. Learn more at donorschoose.com.
Well, Conrad, I keep thinking winter is back, and then I see your report a few minutes ago, the high temperatures coming right back to us.
50s, I know. Monday and Tuesday, get ready. It's going to be spring and then back to winter by Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then possibly a little bit more snow. So it's going to look like winter, but it's not going to last at all. By Friday into Saturday, guess what? We're melting that snow away.
57 to 18 on
yeah,
it's a real bummer for recreation. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and have a...
This is Ford Truck Month. With amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Make way for the event that only comes around once a year, featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Super Duty, the North American Truck of the Year. Get ready and get to Ford Truck Month. Now get an F-150 with 1.9% APR for 72 months, plus 1,000 trade assist cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Oh, hey, I'm your celebrity spokesperson for Zine, the new way to stream local news, sports, and events from all over the country. But Zine speaks for itself. It doesn't need a celebrity spokesperson to tell you to download Zine. Besides, an ex-teen idol like myself might resort to pandering gimmicks. You're too smart for that. Let's go to the Zine logo before I do some sexy overdramatic ending, huh? Zine. Always local, always free.